Hey y'all, what's up? This is Darryl Lamont Jenkins here again. This time I'm not in Philly. I'm here at the well from which everything springs, Occupy. This is Occupy Wall Street. I'm at Toddy Park. Oh, finally made it up here. And it's nice little, if this constitutes empty, I'm really proud of no one being here. You know what I mean? I mean, this is really a good gig. And like I said before, I'm going to be going down to DC, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, checking out some spots there later on. Pardon me, I had to wipe off. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's raining. It's drizzling. It isn't like downpour and all that. But if we're going to be out here until God knows what kind of weather, I just basically think we just have to be prepared for it. We just got to get used to it. This is just a precursor. This is really the first bad weather that we had since I started. So I mean, this is the first, and I should say this is the first time I've been in New York since the left forum.
And before then, actually, I was here to deal with the stuff that was going on in regards to Park 51, the center that was being built near the World Trade Center. Interestingly, I went over there today. Sorry, folks, I had to cut out this, but interestingly enough, I went over there today, and I was here the last time. It was blocked off because, of all the protests that were going on, but now the street is opened up, so you can go over there and check and see what it looks like. And like I said, Park 51 is open, and right across the street is something called the Anne Frank Center. Apparently some folks from the Anne Frank Center had leased out some property, leased out an area of the building across the streets to, I guess, build, show tolerance towards, or try to teach people tolerance of other peoples and all that. And I hope they work closely with Park 51 for that, and because that's the only way it's really going to work. I mean, it's not going to happen if you do anything else. And frankly, when you consider that no one even knew that Park 51 opened, and no one even knew that there was an Anne Frank Center across the street, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be okay. Now, in regards to here, saw some pretty good people here. I saw Uma Thurman's father was here today. He spoke. He's a professor here, and he's also a Buddhist. It makes me wonder how he must have felt about her little role in Kill Bill. Being the whole non-violent Buddhist thing going on. Oh well. But in any case, it's funny because I used to do a lot of work here in New York, politically wise, and I think I've only met two people that I know personally. The one thing that I'm glad I didn't see, however, is the whole end of Fed nonsense that we was putting around, that we saw around in Philly, where you just see signs laying on the ground. The Ron Paul tards putting up tents away from everyone, them demanding that they speak and all that shit about the whole Federal Reserve. We don't have none of that here. None. Well, let me take that back, because I did see one sign. It was there was one guy who had one sign, and that was about it. And I wasn't worried about it even enough to videotape it. So Ron Paul is not here. Ron Paul is not at Occupy Wall Street. At least not while I'm here. I haven't seen him. I don't know. Have you seen Ron Paul running around behind you? Well, not Ron Paul himself, but
You might see another two of his signs, but it's not really a Ron Paul thing.
Yeah,
They're just trying to infiltrate,
Yeah, that's it. See, I'm talking with somebody next to me. See, what happened was down in Philly. They even have this on video. I ripped into somebody about trying to promote their whole end the Fed nonsense. I mean, like I was saying, we may have issues with the Federal Reserve. They're not the ones I want to discuss it with. They got too many other things to.
Yeah, but come on, they want to lower the minimum wage and stuff.
No, then there's that.
Ron Paul said that if you don't have health care, you should just die.
Yep. See, this is one of the things everybody keeps forgetting. Freedom to Ron Paul means that if you don't have health care, it sucks to be you.
Yo, his campaign manager died $400,000 in debt.
Well, that's cute.
His campaign manager.
And they're always
because he don't give health insurance.
Now that's another thing. If he can't even give health insurance for his campaign, what is he going to do to the rest of the country? To the society in general? I mean, see, this is one of the things that people keep forgetting. They want you to talk about how everybody else is screwing you over, so you don't pay attention to how they want to screw you over. I mean, that's just the real about it.
Nah, but
And I tell people all the time, the 1% will become the 0.5 if it was Ron Paul in power right now. Probably 0.25. So, in any case, but we didn't see Ron Paul here. We didn't see any of the Paul Tards running around. We do have a little bit of the opposite side that came here today. David Webb, the Black Tea Partier who put together that Unity rally down in Philadelphia, he was here. I had a little conversation with him. We discussed things. It was cordial. It was cool, but he was definitely here. And
well, we don't really discriminate against people.
yeah, but that's the real. I mean,
the only people we kicked out so far was Fox News.
He is Fox News. He regularly talks on Fox News.
They're not welcome.
And Fox News, oh yeah, Fox News, there's no love for Fox News over here. I mean, we've all, yeah, as long as they learned what they're saying here, what they're saying.
They edited out what we say.
Well, what they do is they take their little block off their mic so that they can come around, and then next thing you know, you see it on fake news channel, but on the phone news channel. But nah, it's and the other thing is we have some anti-Zionist folks. Now, one thing, if you're anti-Zionist because of the Palestinian issue, obviously, yeah, we're going to be down with you. When you start complaining about the whole thing about them owning all the banks and owning all the industry, movie industry and entertainment industry and all that, you're going into another category, all right? And we have one of those clowns here. And he was immediately besieged upon. And we have some video of folks saying straight up, not down with us. So, like I said, this has been a good day. I'm glad I was here, but now I got to get my ass back to Philly because in about an hour my bus is coming. I'm gonna miss this place, but I'll be back. I definitely want to be back here when it gets colder because, listen, folks, they're here for the long haul. Let's just make it clear. They are here for the long haul. We are going to be here for the long haul, which means folks are going to be needing help. Trying to make sure that everybody's warm, trying to make sure that we got enough to sustain us throughout the winter. I mean, when that first blizzard hits, oh, shice. I mean, but as I said in another video I did today, the precursor to this was Wisconsin. Now, we could do what we did in Wisconsin in February in that Wisconsin weather, we'll be fine here. So